What's up, everybody? Welcome back. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? So, as you can see, today's video is gonna be about, it's cold. It's gonna be about the five best shows on Netflix. Now, excuse me, I'm looking a little rough. I ran out the house and I need to make some errands, run some errands. But these shows that I'm about to list, y'all, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Y'all just gotta hear me out, okay? So, also, before we get into the video, stop what you're doing right now. Like this video and subscribe, okay? Subscribe, honey. Subscribe. But so number one, this show is so funny, y'all. If you have a great personality, if you have a great sense of humor, if you smoke, if you drink, if you don't, if you love entertainment, if you love to laugh, if you like feel-good movies, then this is the show for you. And yes, I said movies. I know what I said. But now this show, number one on my list, my favorite, is called, drum roll, it's called Grace and Frankie, y'all. This is about two old women who were married to two men, and they both have different families. However, their two husbands turned out to be gay, and they fall in love with each other and get married, and the two women actually become close friends. At first, the one lady couldn't really stand the other lady, but like she tolerated her. But now they're like really close, and it's really sweet, and they both end up finding somebody else. But it's a really, really, really funny, family oriented show. It's really good. So I would recommend that. Even though it's with old people, it's really funny. It's not like it's a funny show, y'all. You have to see it to understand where I'm coming from. But that's my number one, y'all. I love that show. I can't wait till next year when they come out with some more episodes, because they came out with a new season this year. So we're just waiting on more. Well, I'm just waiting on more. But yeah, go check that out. Number two. This show is all about drama, all about money, all about having power and control. This show keeps you on the edge of your seat, like, ooh, I hope he get caught. This is that kind of show. If you like murder mystery type of things, and scandals and drama, just stuff like that, this show is really good, y'all. It's about a family who they're rich, and everybody wants to take the place as like the number one person who holds the last name. They ended up finding out that they have a long lost brother, and he's actually a psychopath, but he's trying to manipulate and drug and do all types of crazy stuff to people just so he can have power and control. And that's the best I can explain it. You guys have to go on Netflix as I'm telling you these movies or these shows, and just look at the description, watch a trailer, watch a trailer and look at the description of the show when you go to Netflix. Okay? But this show is called Dynasty, okay? It's a really good show. Okay, so number three. Now, this is why I told y'all to hear me out. This is not the only show that I'm saying hear me out on, but this one for real, hear me out. Like, before you go crazy, before you exit the video, before you do anything, hear me out. This movie is half religious, half not religious. Before you skip, listen, okay? This show, it gives you a different perspective of all the different stories and everything like that. Because in all honesty, none of us know the truth. And I'm not saying that I am not a woman of God, but however, I have an open mind, and this show opened my mind. And I'm not saying it changed my beliefs, but it just gave me a different perspective. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay? Don't skip, okay? This is a good show. This show is about a detective or a woman who's a detective, and somehow God placed his son, his fallen angel, into her life for them to fall in love, for him to change, and for him to protect her. They do end up falling in love. Now, this show has drinking and smoking and sex and some pretty, violent action stuff going on. Okay? So, and the show is called Lucifer. Now, don't scare away because of the title, because it is about him, but there's also other angels in the movie. There's a Menadil, and they even put God in the movie, y'all. And guess what they did? So I'm waiting for a new season to come out, but the last season they finally showed God, and y'all won't believe who they made God as. First of all, it was the voice at the end that caught me. This is another one y'all gotta watch the trailer. Like, and even he like shows his other side of his face, but then he also shows like the normal side of his face. But the voice is what got me when they made God talk at the end before they actually show who he was. And while some characters are white and some characters are Black American, God at the end, and he was black, and I was like, okay, all right, they did the damn thing. Like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Like, some angels are white, some angels are black, but God himself was black. Okay, so yeah, watch the trailer, hear me out, read the description. Hear me out, y'all. This is a really good show. This is another keep you on your toes, keep you on the edge of the seat, binge watching type of show. Mind you, I said that you have to have an open mind. Okay? Number four, hit me at the door. About life off Earth. Or life on Earth, but life also off Earth. Like life in space. Hear me out on this, because I feel like at some point the world is going to come to that. I feel like that's what they're trying to do now. It's 2020, a whole bunch of crazy stuff has happened. We don't know what's happening next. Why put your signal on if you're not turning? Why? Anywho, so apparently something bad had happened to the earth, and all the people of the earth built an ark, and they went to space to live on Earth. Long story short, they started running out of oxygen, and they couldn't just kill people off. I think they ended up doing that though, but they couldn't just kill people off at first, so they decided to take all the children, the people who are over everything, their children were supposed to go down to earth and basically see what's going on down there, see what it's like, see how they can come back to recreate life on earth. So they ended up coming back down. Some people were still on earth making a living, even despite all the craziness that happened to the earth. This is another one you have to watch the trailer and read the description on Netflix. If you're into action, if you're into like fights and the warrior type of thing and power and leadership, this is another good show to watch. Even take it as far as them coming back to earth and something happening again and them making like AIs, like basically making our bodies into these little chips, computers, and basically we're gonna live through technology instead of like our own body, which I feel like will also happen soon, because you never know with this government that we have. But yeah, it's a really good show, and the show is called The 100. I almost forgot to tell y'all what the name of the show was. It's crazy. Okay, so number five, hit that like button. If you still here, if you still watching, hit that like button. This show is another show. You have to look at the description, read it, watch a trailer. If my description is not giving you the full I want to go watch it effect, because one thing about me, I'm gonna let you know some good shows and some good movies, baby, period. Okay, now this show is a little bit crazy. This show is about how people were one day abducted and they were taken from Earth, obviously, and they come back and they don't have any memory of what happened to them. They also come back the same age as they were when they were taken. They also come back with slight powers. Now this show is like excuse me, it's not an animated show. It's like a human character show, like realistic. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a realistic show, so nothing about it is animated. This show it's also family oriented. It has an adoption in it. It's diverse. It's another like theory kind of show, kind of like open your mind and have you kind of thinking kind of show. This is also like a binge watching show. Like when I first started watching this show, you have to really pay attention. But when I first started watching this show, I could not stop watching it. But, you know, I started getting busy and then I stopped binge watching. But yeah, that's pretty much with everything. But yeah, I binge watched this show. This show is called The 4400. Okay? So go watch it. Let me know what y'all think. And let me know which shows y'all want to go watch. What shows you guys already know and what you think about the show. Or if you've seen the trailer, let me know what you think about it before you even watch it. Okay? Always remember, you can't take money to the grave with you, so live your life to the fullest. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.